Hi friends! This is the second of 3 videos that Gretchen and Renee and I are presenting to you all to give you something that you can do at home to help you remember and to wonder about all the things that happen from Palm Sunday to Easter Sunday, known as Holy Week. And so Gretchen's video, if you haven't watched it, she talks about finding different containers that you can use to hold these pieces that we're making. And so if you can find a box of some sort, and she gave some great ideas for what you could use. I have a small box that used to hold printer cartridges. So yeah. And I had to kind of tape it together, you know, it's not very fancy at all, but that's okay. And so I have this kind of box. And Gretchen also showed you some pieces that you can create to help you remember Palm Sunday. One of my pieces that I have, I found this little wooden guy, so he's going to be my Jesus character. Tonight I'm going to show you a couple things that we're going to do with our boxes, and then I'm going to show you a couple pieces that you can create to remember Maundy Thursday. So let's do the box first, because our box is more than just something to hold the pieces. This box is also part of our creation. And so we are going to take the bottom of the box. So here's my lid. I put the lid on, and we're going to decorate the bottom of the box with, we have a hill, and as you can see, we have a cross to remember where Jesus died. Now there's different ways that you can decorate your box. I happen to find in my house those sticker foam sheets, and so I just use those to cut out the different pieces that I put on the box. And you may want to make yours different colors. I didn't have any green to make a green hill, so I made kind of a lighter hill. And I decided to put black to remember that the day that Jesus was crucified, that it got dark outside in the middle of the day. But you don't have to do that. I'm excited to see what your boxes turn out to be. So if you don't have these foam sticker sheets, you can use paint, all right? Grab some paint and just paint your box. You could use construction paper and cut out construction paper and glue that onto your box. What else could you use? Oh, you could find old magazines, and you could cut colors and images out and make a collage on your box if you wanted. So there's all different ways that you can decorate your box. But on the bottom, we want to make the cross and the hill, okay? And then we're going to take the lid. We're going to take the lid off. And if you'll notice my lid, it's kind of just a boring old gray color. Why would that be? Well, what happens on Easter morning? On Easter morning, some people come to Jesus, where Jesus was buried, in the tomb, and they find that the big stone that was blocking has been rolled away. So now your box is going to become the empty tomb on Easter morning. So cool. And so you're going to take your lid, and you want to make that something to help you remember that it was a big, heavy rock that really, no one person could move that rock by themselves. And so here we have my lid. I just put the gray sticker foam sheets on it, and but you, again, could paint it, use collage it, use just markers and crayons, whatever you want. But make yours however you want it to be. And so we have our empty tomb. Remember, the stone was rolled away. At the bottom, we have our cross. The other thing that our box is going to do, another important piece, is I'm going to take my lid off. I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to set it right there on top of the box. Now, what is this? Good question. Well, have you heard of Maundy Thursday? That is the night that Jesus and all his friends had the Last Supper. And so this is going to become a table. And here's Jesus behind the table. Okay. What's going to go on that table, though? Here we go. And now, I did not decorate the inside of my box to make it look like anything fancy. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. Okay. But here's the extra pieces that we want to help us remember Maundy Thursday. So we're going to have some bread and a cup to help us remember the body and blood of Jesus Christ. So I happened to find some modeling clay in my craft cabinet, and so that's what this is. I just took them and just shaped them. In fact, they're not even dry yet, so I could change the shape if I wanted to right now. But as they dry, they'll get hard. And here's my not very fancy cup. And maybe when it gets dry, I'll paint it. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. If you don't have modeling clay, you could just cut it out of construction paper and just have paper ones. You could use Lego pieces or Playmobil pieces, whatever you have around, a cup and a little thing of bread. What else could you do? If you want, you could make your own kind of special Play-Doh and create the little pieces with the Play-Doh and then bake it in the oven and make it nice and hard. You can just Google salt dough recipes, and there's lots of them out there. So those are some different options to create your cup and your bread. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope that you enjoy making your Holy Week sets, and I look forward to seeing what they all look like. Have a great week, everybody, and Renee's going to come up with a video very soon, so stay tuned.